There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. The Eagles, man. They don't have bands like that anymore.
They just don't make them.
I don't know that song.
Who should I send these TikToks to?
Total feeds. If you're not already following Total Feeds on TikTok, you're missing out. Because I know, just like most everybody listening, you've probably downloaded TikTok when you're under duress or whatnot. But we have a very special guest in the studio today, a self-proclaimed TikToker. I didn't know I don't know. I've just never been this close to one before. So, Cameron?
I've never proclaimed to be one. Y'all just call me that.
I can remember an instance that just happened when you called yourself a TikToker.
I don't, but okay. Maybe I have.
No shame in it now, son. We're here. But anyway, we've all got moments we probably wish we could take back. Some sooner than others. Donnie, back me up on this.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. We've all done things that, we just maybe wish we didn't have on video, but
Let alone on the internet.
And anyways, you just seem to be really, really killing it at that lately. So we thought, given your history, we thought it would be a great idea to go back and look at some of the best Cameron Grigg TikToks that you've ever made.
Let's do it.
And maybe hear some insight, maybe some how-to videos if we wanted to make videos like this. We're going to start it off with the first one. We'll play these on screen. All right, Zach Bryan.
It's pretty sunset.
High five. Hug.
I don't know what they're reacting to.
Oh, yeah, here. You can watch it. I don't remember. What were you all hunting? Were you guys hunting out there?
Oh, I remember this day. Look, we had just started the tech house when we did that, and we were actually dove hunting, but
Did you kill any?
Where were your
did.
guns?
I had a 20 gauge.
But where?
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put those in TikTok.
What about the doves that you...
I do have a picture of that, yes.
But how come they weren't in the TikTok?
Because you can't post stuff like that on TikTok. I don't know. This video is cringe. Yes, I agree. The people that are hanging out were also not people that I would like to hang out with anymore.
I don't know. You were hugging them and stuff, high-fiving.
They were, in his defense, they were hugging, the other guys were hugging
That's
each
true.
other.
That's true, yeah. You were just the guy singing along to that image.
Yes.
The narrator, the troubadour, if you will.
We did have a fun dove hunt, though.
The real question is, was it supposed to be cringy when you made it? Or do you just...
Yeah, how does that idea... I know how we make videos at Rodeo Time. How does that one come up? Is somebody like...
Something in the orange was trending. I needed to film something. I had no idea what to film, so I was thinking like, oh, let's just film like we're having a good time. Obviously, watching it now, you're like... It's like a bet. You ever watch a movie as a kid and you're like, that was a good movie, and then you watch it as an adult, you're like, the movie kind of sucks.
No, I had really good taste growing up.
Well, that's how I view this TikTok.
I mean, so, like, I know how we make videos at Rodeo Time. Like, we have an idea. I mean, I'm just trying to figure... Whose idea was it that you would be singing?
Probably mine. I don't...
I personally don't understand that trend on TikTok very often. People
Like
just
singing
lip-
along with the song.
Right. I don't get
I think
that
it makes
one.
sense for women, not for me to be doing it. I see that now.
Right.
Like a girl singing along to a video on TikTok's not as cringy as a guy doing it, I think.
I think it's all bad.
I think a better idea would have been some B-roll, maybe like if you sitting on your bucket, you got your mojo out in front of you, you got some doves coming in, like you just...
Yeah.
Slowly pan down.
Yeah,
Pan
maybe.
down from the sunset.
Funny story about that. The Luke kid, that was his first day in Texas, and like never held a gun and never done nothing. And I gave him no lessons. I was like, here,
What credibility did he have to join the tack house?
none.
Was he just handsome?
I didn't pick him. There was management involved that did. I didn't have a say in that at all.
Interesting. Well,
It was hilarious. Like, he actually killed a few, and I was proud of him. He's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, just let him get close as possible and shoot him. And then he killed his first one, and that was cool to watch because he got excited, and I was like, that is kind of cool.
Had he ever been hunting before? Did he know
He'd
people
never
don't
shot a gun.
But he didn't know like people don't normally like hug like that.
I don't remember that being my idea either.
Definitely, yeah.
People get excited, and
I think at the end of said hunt, as far as I know, they just got there. They were like hugging. We're gonna go hunting.
I
let's
think
watch the next
we had,
video.
Okay.
I don't know. Move on. Oh,
Somebody is showing up at the tack house. Guess who? Donnie?
also, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't even have to see it. That was a trend at the time, and I just followed the trend.
Who was showing up?
It's got to be me.
Who was it?
I thought you were the tack house.
Have you ever seen? I guess y'all probably never watched Love Island, but they
Have you?
no, but my wife does and did. It was like, guess who has arrived at next up?
It's a hot new bombshell.
That was the idea behind it.
Gotcha.
I got you.
Not that I've seen.
That wasn't necessarily all your fault. Slick transition. Where did all your hair go? Did you guys wear makeup?
Years of stress. No, TikTok kind of puts a filter over your face sometimes. I know which one you're talking about too. Is where I was kicking like this.
Yeah.
Also, not my idea, but it's trendy.
I mean,
so
you
just
seem
filmed
pretty
it.
happy.
I have to be. We're making a video. I was making a living.
That's true. Kind of has a nice smile, right?
Teeth look what?
Yeah. Your hat, I'm chill with. I am. There's another hat in here.
Luke's hat. I hated it.
Like you were there though. I mean, like you could have. Surely he slept. Like you could have fixed that hat.
That was like a 7X from Cavender's that he had bought. And I pleaded for him to buy a new one, and then finally he did later on in life.
I think he would have been just better off in a ball cap. Maybe a rodeo time hat, you know?
Yeah, that is cringy to watch, but I just was trying to stay relevant at the time.
Yep. All right. Well, that's okay. Nice vest. Rock and roll denim jeans, I imagine? Yes.
You should get the orange soda. It's amazing. Okay.
What would you ladies like to drink?
Orange soda, please.
I'll have the strawberry soda.
Me too. Strawberry soda.
I am so shocked and betrayed right now.
So that one was funny? That one was funny.
I don't even get it, but it was fun.
That sound was trending. I honestly, the ones where I have a wig on, I liked it. I think they're funny.
You make a handsome chick.
It doesn't bother me. Like, obviously, I know I'm a man. I think they're funny. Like, I think that video is hilarious.
It wasn't bad. Are
That
you wearing
was-
eyeliner?
What it's like living with 3 girls. Gotcha.
Okay. Are you wearing eyeliner? What happened? You must be wearing makeup in some of these. Look. You're like perfectly coiffed. You don't have that good a complexion now.
They put filters on you. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember putting on makeup for that video, but I know what you're talking about.
Cam, I paused it. You literally have a makeup brush in your hand.
I have put on makeup before for videos. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta. I mean,
I just think it's funny.
yeah. Eyes,
I'm doing it for the vid.
nose, lips, frame the face. Like I get it. It certainly makes your eyes pop. Looks like a Ken doll. Do you still have this jacket?
Let me see. No, I don't, and I miss it because that was a pimp jacket. I had actually given it to Goodwill because it was huge on me.
Such a waste.
Oh, this one's funny. That video's funny.
We'll be the judge of that. So
That's funny to me. The song choices sucked. If I
Whose shirt was like what girl was wearing that shirt? I could see your nipples through it.
it's a what's that called? Not a corset. You put that over a shirt.
a brassiere? No, a cami? Isn't that a cami?
No, I think a cami is like a bralette.
Is that a bralette?
No.
Yes, I was dressed like a woman for the audience. I was dressed like a woman.
Oh,
in this
they can
video.
see. They can see. The other guy's got
That's funny to me.
certainly lingerie.
If I saw someone else filming that, like I would think that's funny, but watching me do it is like,
Wait, hey, I'm not.
I thought that part was hilarious. Like I went hard on that one.
Yeah, you did. Wow.
Those were Taylor's extensions. She had like black extensions, and so I just put them in my hair.
That's not bad.
I've thought about filming a video. Like I haven't done it here because it would have embarrassed me doing it in front of y'all. But like the emo cowboy, and it's just like nothing excites me.
Yeah.
That video is funny to me. I'm not ashamed of that one.
I don't think, yeah.
I had to do some role playing. That wasn't ideal, but it was funny.
I don't think it's role play. I think it's just acting.
Maybe that's
Yeah. Not bad. Is he wearing a dog collar?
Yes. Or no, sorry, that was Amanda's choker, and he was like, "Let me borrow this for the video."
A choker.
That's what it's called.
Okay. Let's see.
They were real big in the 90s. And they came back around about 2016, 2017.
Like real Zoe Deschanel type thing.
I'm not sure, but maybe.
New girl.
I know who Zoe Deschanel is, but this guy's got a dress on a lot.
Yeah. Why the hat though? That's
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
I don't remember him at the tack house.
Oh, I know. I don't want to see it. Okay.
Who's discount Luke Grimes?
I don't know. Oh.
Wow. Were you wearing underwear?
In that dress? Yes. Yeah, that one's not my proudest moment, but it is. I think it's funny.
What were y'all making fun of?
I don't remember. Like I think.
What are you talking about?
I think it was
Making fun of what?
we're just in dresses, dude.
What was this a parody of? You keep using that word, parody. What do that mean?
I remember that being pitched to me as a trend, and it was not my video idea, and I just rolled with it because
Luke, you doubled down on it. Like you weren't wearing underwear or nothing. 37,000 likes. Not bad.
people like me in a dress. I don't like me in a dress. I wouldn't do that now if y'all asked, but at the time,
What if we told?
I don't think you would tell me to do that.
I don't know, 37,000 likes. We got to look at the numbers and look at this from a business standpoint, you know? Like if Cam in Dresses is really like doing it for you got to give the people what they want. You understand being a TikToker?
No, I've changed my ways. I stopped giving in to other people's needs just for the benefit of them.
That didn't make sense.
it
We're
did
going
for
on to the
me.
next one.
Those are funny. That's a trend also. Reba's goes hard.
This one makes sense a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. I wish you would have leaned heavier into it, though. You know? See, here I say you didn't go far enough. You know, the idea of a parody is it should be turned up, you know, turn it to 11. to use a reference from Spinal Tap. Here, you're just doing like run of the mill. You could dry your hair that way. You know what I mean?
This was like 3 years ago, Cole. I've changed a lot since then.
I get it. I'm giving you the advice now. You're not going to stop making TikToks.
I'm not going to make TikToks like that anymore.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Folks, if you think Cameron needs to stop making TikToks like this, please comment below. Or better yet, you've seen what these look like on screen. Reshare a couple. Find your favorites and tag Rodeo Time in them.
No. Just quit looking for them.
No.
That account, I'm going to log in and delete it.
You meet a young kid on the street and he says, I want to be a TikToker. It's the first advice you give him. And you're like, you're going to need to put a dress on. What size are you? Double aught?
What do you want me to say? Like,
What's the advice you give the kid who wants to be a TikToker?
oh, I would say be authentic to yourself. And if you think something's funny, make the video.
Wear that dress. Let your hair down.
Yeah. I mean, why
That's good
not?
advice. That's good advice.
There is, I mean, look, some of this stuff is embarrassing for me to rewatch, but also I put that out there. I put myself out there for the world's criticism. So
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So you've had a pretty storied career. You know, we look back on some of the highlights and everything, but what's next?
well, I am working for Rodeo Time now, and I don't think Dale Brisby nor Rodeo Time would appreciate some of the cringy stuff that I filmed on their page. So I'm just going to do whatever it takes to keep my job here on TikTok. Job here and make TikToks.
Well, I think you're doing a fine job. And any critiques, I'm sure we could just, people will probably denounce as jealousy. But you make a lot of good videos. Apparently, they make some people laugh. I personally haven't felt that, so I don't want to read into that reaction very much. But we're glad you're here, Cameron. Is there anything you'd like to tell your followers, your TikTokers?
I have a lot of things I should say, but I don't want to.
Don't you dare take this into a serious note, you. Donnie?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I don't know.
Dale said make a video.
Yeah.
I'm just here. I don't know. Those are funny, but they are cringy. Like, I think if watching someone else make them, I think it's funny. So why can't it be funny if I do it?
I follow. I understand that one totally.
Do you want to do a short segment of you guys looking at some of those? Donnie hasn't seen them. Those Western.
Just Western influencers?
Oh, yeah, those are bad.
They're rough.
Do I need to come over there? Because I want to see them.
No, we'll watch them, and then I'll just hand you the phone.
I posted the video of me getting shot with a taser the other day, and someone was like, just doing stupid stuff for views. It's like,
Isn't that everybody?
Yeah.
Isn't that the gist?
Nothing gets past that guy. You know what? Before I think Big and Rich, I kind of miss him sometimes. Those weird.
I really got down to this song as a kid.
I think it was impossible not to. It was catchy. The lyrics were cool. Big and Rich were like the only ones that seemed to be having a good time in country music,
Yeah.
Well,
the Freak
music
Parade.
videos back then were cool too, because that music video makes you think you're gonna have chicks all around you and
Right.
all this stuff.
Yeah, it makes you think that.
Oh,
right. Why
golly.
is this the first one you sent me? Good. Hey, winked? All right, Cameron. Yeah, feast your eyes on that one.
Oh,
Who's that for? Like who's that for?
I think it's a thirst trap.
Is
I
that
think that's the correct
There you go.
terminology. Like,
So-
it's just like an excuse to.
I have filmed videos before, and then I've
you don't look like that.
No, but I've so hold on. I've filmed videos before, and then someone has sent me a video. Like, say if I'm filming a video right here, and then someone's sitting over there, and they film me making the video. It really makes me like,
Yeah, you realize how cringy it is.
yes.
Right.
And so like, that's what that
TikTokers
dude
in the
need.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't think
rough.
he would care.
That guy won. Yeah, that was a cry for help. That was a cry for attention. You know, that guy was alone in his bathroom and thought, "I look."
But
good.
he probably thinks he's so hot right there. Like the guy's jacked and he looks good, but why?
Well, they get zero hate
It's
comments.
not-
If you go to the comments, it's all middle-aged women drooling over them.
Well,
Not near enough hate.
They probably delete it. I know from experience. I've done it. People, if you see someone on the internet that says, "I just don't get a lot of hate,"
Oh, you can delete comments on TikTok.
y'all hear this will make a good clip. Hold on, I got a story to tell. When I first started blowing up on TikTok, my hair was
You think
thinning
you've
out.
blown up on TikTok?
Okay. When I started making TikToks, people were making fun of my bald spot, and it would just degrade me because I never had any exposure to the internet or like that or nothing. It
You
would
didn't
just
know.
kick me. Well, I knew. I literally cried one time once I realized how bald I was going. Like I had a tear come down my face. But I figured out you can like block certain words from your TikTok, and until like I started working here and we started making jokes about it, bald was like blocked on my TikTok. Like you couldn't comment that.
Missed out on all those cool Dana White clips. You know, what a shame.
No, I would see like people just couldn't comment on my
Oh,
videos.
I got you.
Like, hey, you're bald.
Bald.
Like if they would, it would go to a review and like it wouldn't pop up on my page, so I wouldn't see it.
Did you also mute the word cool?
No, why is no one saying that?
What's up with gas stations? Why do people do these
That's
things
no-
at gas
I
stations?
think it's the lighting. It's got to be.
Do you know it's the lighting?
I've never
a-
filmed a. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not. I filmed one video at the gas station.
The lighting was terrific.
No, it was in the daytime, so it didn't make sense to. It was a different trend. It wasn't like just dancing at a.
Dude,
pump.
Creesh, at one point in time, his whole shtick was at
Yeah.
gas stations.
The same gas pump.
Do you think it's because like people think like, oh, they're doing out in this public in
This
front
guy
of
doesn't even
everybody?
have a car. Which is that his or maybe that's it?
I don't think it has anything to do with what people think.
It's got to be the lighting.
It's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be. I don't get that one at all either. That's pretty here.
Do you remember when Creesh and them filmed a video? They all had like play carriers on. And they
Yeah,
were
I remember that. That's the one that comes to mind exactly. They were doing like the TikTok thing.
I just remember he always like wipes his nose.
Yeah, it was like yeah,
and it's like, and then you show your arms. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it, but I know it.
Yeah, you've done it too much. All right. We might have to blur some of these out. This is dumb. A bathtub just out in the middle of nowhere, like that can't be sanitary. I don't really get that one. Hashtag blue eyes. That's a stupid hashtag.
What do you mean you don't get it?
He's
What's
just
to
standing.
get?
He doesn't do. He's not even dancing. There's no.
I know.
Where's the entertainment value in this?
Is he just walking and singing?
You could see the selfie stick shadow.
Dude, he just has a cowboy hat on and he's jacked. That's the point.
It's like not interesting enough.
Yeah, but it's not for you. It's for women. I don't know what women would find appealing in that. To me, it's cringy, but
Think if like the Bop Barn did that video.
Well, that's different. Yeah.
By the way, the Bop Barn, like, dude, it's like they're.
what are you talking about?
You don't know what the Bop Barn is? It's so you know what a bop is?
Like a fail? Like a that was a
No, apparently a bop is like a I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's a word for a woman.
And so they've just like adopted this name for themselves, I guess, to beat people to the punch of calling them derogatory names. But
That'll show him.
these so there's a Bop House,
Oh.
like in LA or somewhere like that, some big city somewhere.
A lie. But now there's a.
But these chicks, I guess, were like, okay, so there's a Bop House. How do we make ourselves
Different.
different? So they started the Bop Barn, and dude, I'm telling you, like they're none of them are like from any sort of like country background
they
at
just
all.
put a cowboy hat on.
Oh
and a
yeah, and they are
bikini.
bad cowboy hats. They are bad, and it's like they weren't hot enough, I guess, to be the Bop House. So they got to be the Bop Barn. And like, dude, they did this B-roll clip of them, and like, there's one part where they're like throwing hay in the air, and they're like throwing sticks onto a fire, and then like two of them are driving around in like a side by side. One of them's like hanging out.
All the things to be famous for.
Hey, look, yeah, that's crazy, but I mean, we did the same thing when we did the Tack House stuff because I didn't have any material to film with except like a buggy that we had there. So we had to make, from an influencer standpoint, like I don't agree with what they're doing, like with their bodies, but like you got to film something. That's why you're there, to make content. So just do what you got to do. But
yeah, I guess I don't think you should call yourself a creator
if you can't
if
be
you
creative.
like don't know what to, you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
you never have an idea of what to film, and then it's like, well, then I guess you're not very creative. You know what I mean? Right? Like that's not.
I mean, you're really good at that, though. I was just, I've been there before, and I'm like, I don't know what to film. That's why so many people just fall back on like a dancing video, and that's not really who they are. But they just they don't know what to do, so they'll just do a trend.
Yeah.
But
Freaking
I'm not
TikTok,
suggesting
man.
doing that. Like
Yeah.
you could maybe just, you don't have to post that day. Come up with something later on.
Yeah, I agree. The ladies of the Bop Barn, if you have any comments or
They are pretty. Don't get me wrong. They are pretty.
if there's anything you'd like to say, you can say it to Donnie's face.
Yeah, there is one of them does have a good hat. Like, I'll let y'all decide who that is. But
You're gonna have to look him up yourself.
one of them does have a good hat.
Oh,
The bad hats, and I've never gotten the trend. I'm not going to say I haven't done it, but like when people hop out of a pickup truck and then they just go and let down the tailgate and then they just sit on the tailgate. What was the point of that? Like, if you know what I'm talking about? Like a guy will get out of the truck and he's shirtless, but he has a cowboy hat on.
my TikTok is different than your TikTok.
I guess so.
But then he'll just like open the tailgate, sit on the tailgate. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah. I mean, the only part of it that's surprising is that there's so many good cowboy hats on the internet now. Like, right? I mean, I don't think it would be that hard to
Cheap,
find.
good cowboy hats. Like,
Well, I just mean like you should probably know what a good one looks like. You know,
I think that's
you could.
for
I don't think it
movies,
would be
too.
that. I don't think it'd be that hard. Yeah. But
I watched American Sniper the other day. Great movie. But his brother's hat at the beginning just, you know what I'm talking about? When it's him and his brother, they're at the rodeo.
I think so. It's been a minute.
It just looks, it
Yeah.
looks like a.
I always thought it was funny how his brother was in the stands.
Yeah.
Like if
Right?
if he's rodeoing with him, like why is he in the stands?
Right. Because he was a bear. Yeah. That's a good. I never thought about that.
And when he nodded his head, he was like, I wonder who told him that. Like, I don't know how bareback riders nod, but he was like it was like he was like at a salute when he nodded. Do you think that was that like a?
I didn't catch that part.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's how.
Everybody's got different strokes for different folks.
I met Chris Kyle's son, and he's probably the nicest person I've ever met in my
Yeah.
life.
And here you are talking on his dad's movie.
I'm
I
talking
think
about the
he actually
production of
rode
the movie.
broncs, not bareback horses.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I thought it was barebacks. But anyways, all right, we've got one more. Oh, 3 of them. Wow. We got to turn.
Shirtless.
Also, are they wearing? Is that guy wearing a leather glove and a?
No, he's wearing like one of those like.
I'll show you, Cam.
Like almost like, I don't even know what material they're made of, but like it would be more like a motocross glove or something like that.
But then why have a leather one on the other hand?
I don't know.
What kind of ranching?
Didn't have a pair of them, I guess.
It's all the same person, I think.
It's all the
He
same
just
person?
I think he edited himself 3 different times, and one of them he's wearing leather gloves. And one
That
of them he's
makes
wearing
sense.
the
It is
MS
the same
gloves.
person now that I'm looking at this.
Now that I've looked at it, now that I've studied it.
Send this to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, Yeah, I don't know. The only thing worse than making that once is making it 3 times. You know?
I mean, those guys are just proud of their body and they want to show it off. So I went to an influencer party in LA, and it was supposed to be a Western influencer party in LA.
Right, where all the Western influencers are.
Yes, the real ones.
Yes.
And so when we get there, Taylor was like, you can't talk about hunting with these people. Like, they don't do that. You can't talk about, like, ranching because they don't get it and they think it's abuse. And you can't talk about farming or all the things that I like to talk about. So I just couldn't. And so I just sat there and talked. And then finally someone was there and he's like, do you hunt? I was like, yes. And I just hung out with that guy the rest of the night. But the guy there, he was like, yeah, I'm LA's like new Western influencer. And I was like, what do you do that's Western? And
He
was
called
like,
himself that?
yeah. And he was like, well, I ride horses and stuff like 45 minutes outside of the city. And I was like, oh, cool. And then he showed me, like, he's just riding in an equestrian saddle. And I was like, he's like, do you ride equestrian or do you ride like in a ranch saddle? I was like, well, I've only rode in a ranch saddle. I was like, I think equestrian stuff's kind of gay. And he kind of looked at me and he didn't get what I was like saying. He was like, what do you mean I'm not gay? And I was like, no, like, I just wouldn't do that. It couldn't, I don't know. And then I just kept my mouth shut. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he had skinny jeans on and like those dog Martens and stuff like that. But he was the Western influencer of LA. Super nice guy. And I shouldn't talk about him, but that was my experience with LA Western influencers.
He sounds weird as
And also, that was the only time I ever went to LA and I never have to go back again.
Yeah.
So I got one more question for you. Coming off of that, I think maybe one more thing to talk about. Do you know who Taylor Williams is?
I don't think so.
I didn't know if you'd met him there. So there is apparently a real cowboy on Love Island this season. What he was talking about earlier.
Oh, I don't watch it.
Apparently he does rodeo, and he's sponsored by Ranch Fuel.
He's on Love Island?
I think the
Taylor
term
Williams.
does rodeo is hilarious.
Taylor.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, I do rodeo.
I don't know exactly.
You do rodeo?
Yeah. Is he
Every day, man.
dark complected fella?
He is, yes.
395,000 followers.
On Instagram.
Are you on TikTok right now?
I'm on Instagram. Look at this guy.
He's got 587 on TikTok.
No, he does not rodeo. This is him.
How can you tell that from that picture?
He said he rodeos.
Well, we've reacted to the internet, I think, enough for one day. Thank you. You know, Cameron, yeah, thanks for bringing us some insight and everything. We'll have you back onto the show. But, yeah, any other parting words of wisdom?
Well, think before you post something on the internet or you do something that's going to get posted on the internet because you don't know the repercussions that could come a bit later. And once it's out there, it's out there.
That's true. The internet is forever.
You're going to look back on these videos in 20 years and be like,
Or 3.
Or 3.
Oh, it's only been a couple days, and I already feel pretty good about it.
That incident doesn't bother me.
I don't know what you're talking about. So thanks for watching, folks. This very special segment of Rodeo Time Reacts to Cameron. We'll be back next week with another round of videos from Cameron's TikToking past.
Leave him alone.
If you like what you see, which one was your favorite? Do you have some that we need to react to? Hit us up in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment. And we'll see you next
I'm
week.
going to log onto the Attack House account and delete it. Just the whole thing.
We've got them all saved.